appreciate it. At least President Museveni appreciates it. And I think he has enough intelligence and judgment and knowledge to decide that Norbert Mao can make a contribution. So we started in 2021. For 1 year we were talking. And we just take away. We marry for Uganda. Marry Muchan. Make Luidaro Kachen. Kunwero. Lumotada, Lumtirimo, Anya Maritidi, Mao Konya, Lumtirimo, Anya Maritidi. Lumotada, Lumtirimo, Anya Maritidi, Mao Konya, Lumtirimo, Anya Maritidi, Karamoja Konya. Lumtirimo anya maritidi Buganda konya lumtirimo anya maritidi Teso konya lumtirimo anya maritidi West Nile konya lumtirimo anya maritidi Lao konya lumtirimo anya maritidi Bunyoro konya lumtirimo anya maritidi Bakozo konya lumtirimo anya maritidi Bakiga konya lumtirimo anya maritidi Bugisu konya umende kwere kumero.
That's our new rap. Rap.
One kind wadero chan warwenyu daro matego amiro jengo chwinyu lutua we are doing big one. Jemi nepe yot. Karma mera speaker ulanyo to wakoho. Yo kene gwakdani tami dano kao to yo gwak peromo balo pe jutwal. Doka choni moni wachini Luma jele ken kari war ot pechwe lutua mamua mogodo wate wang tol ba lum ka wate wang tol ot wang uchwe mene kama watie ye awinyu ko uweng apa ayera palurani maake Karamoja Jomana doki bedi koji komomwa Luranyi Ento Ping maruni loke lutua Wan bal wabe machala chui Ibal nying wanono Warmaro Uganda Then wamete Uganda mawa Wan po dek ngari mo Wan po dek ka amo Chwin waleng Wan lutik matek Wan daktari Wan professor Wan lumoy Wan lufu Wan lufonye Ikowe kumwani kony ake kanyi Ero jana ni luumo ake kwe Dr. Lukuyo ake kwe Professor Alexander Odonga ake kwe Lutua Uye na weka jing twinyu Angeni koyo tika neka chole Angeni chano diwa Damir wetu jimbo kuma pejo machika time Amir foy lumema wa Pagi je on moko chiet magi ai party NRM Ichung mate ni yuk menu saf niro medani Gero chere changwanzi Urino paka kadilo ye ni nusaf niro medani Amir foyo gitu tuan. Angin dar mene paro pe kala tuan. Eto jonne kala papura ye pe mako yo. Oyo kala moy ken te ke mako yo en vora do. Iron ji on kumini yo ni e mako yo vora ni e mako yo. Pe beta kala ne yo pe be pa kala ne wai. Ero ka pe mako yo ko do. No football. Yen mangeyo. En Uganda beripe. Bot NRM. Wati unu kache. Bot do DP. Check me party wati. Jema wamoko ni wamoko machalo party. Pamoko machalo an. Angeme ti jomogo magiti ka jakolok endo kabora lokeno ni weng nono yen otuo ka do liech liech pe winyu moro mera chera nyima ero no met gere ko tuo jero bogo boro tuo lu wore ne agwe ma pe wache ka ko nyen be ape ki pe o tuo mo ko mati ka gwe ya ni an pa ti ka winyu ne be ko ma o mete ki lega pe ra lu tuo we abet ki yot kom we kuyo be matuoro an kara ko pe mo amia rio pa bi choro banya ulu tua una yo ila modun bulu awini pa de mona wajini kwan gonya kuman K W A K N ni tendo kani kweri kweri makweri W ni tendo kani woro ubed ma wo A ni tendo kani ada ulok ada ki N ni tendo kani niang iro ngeu di moni e no be niang apa ka je ki ngeu jeme ki niang jeme anda niang kama Uganda dia cerie wala dia yeku yelo ba awani mono em oworo mono kacheli yet kapoka kita matere pe o big pene I have said I know where Uganda is going because I know and I understand. I want to promise that I will serve the government faithfully as Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs. I have very good ideas which we have to agree on to review the Constitution, to have a national dialogue, to reconcile Ugandans so that we can heal our nation. To bring special programs, like Honorable Paul said, this is the poorest part of Uganda. We are all poor in Uganda maybe, but it is a bit like a hospital. In the hospital you have intensive care. Those who are badly off, that's where we are as a Choli. Then there are those who are in high dependency ward. Then there are those who are in outpatient. They can even smoke in the compound of the hospital. They also claim to be patients. So programs like NUSAF are important. Let us take this chance as the Acholi people. Ulama met pechakario a room to ke di kombonyo yana room la wake to bonyo bae malo ti ngamu doge tami bonyo bir kora doge bonyo tuk cheno waji chet gidi yo ko kere futie na bonyo medi tu wano yo pe eni we ha du pajo en mo apa we ario apele de ba kai dina mero wa cha du ho amer pera aberu ka chera eto wangi da tu le magera tiga biru cha tu le magera tiga biru mundo buri ngewo yen gin makiluoni gamente ni kwa nepe yot joma ko beri gamente Uganda ni gineu kanga to gwo ko be luoge ngwa kitanero president Museveni gwo ko ni tire chokwe we nyang kita entimu kwe eno ni lo kadaba kaporo pala wori cheko cham megu pongi do megi pe cheko mega katemo yero no talo por pala wori ke nak bore ke more mabe waini itimo ni ning mono loka eno. I was telling my people that keeping government is not easy. In Uganda, we have President Museveni who has kept it for very long. And it is important to understand how he does it. Also, if you're a farmer and your neighbor's farm is more productive and yours is full of weeds, instead of bewitching your neighbor, instead of going to see witch doctors, why don't you branch in your neighbor's garden and ask him or her, how do you do it? So, NRM benefits, DB also benefits. I will be back here. I call it homecoming because I'm now back on the ground. I've been away for 12 years and I've been seeing a lot of things happening. So Mao is back and I'm going to be mobilizing. And I'm going to move not only in Acholi but all over Uganda preaching unity. Because what we have done is about unity for a purpose for Uganda. I would like some people to come and speak, but I thought they needed to hear what is in my heart. Gratitude to God and gratitude to the government. This is not the first time we have talked with the government. I started in 1990 when I called President Museveni as a student leader. And he invited us to State House. We talked and he changed government policy. After 2021, we talked and he released all those prisoners who had been rioting and beating up police officers. Of course, I was insulted for it, but I don't mind. We have continued talking. I'm grateful to all those who have come. This has a lot of meaning for me. Though you see the DP flag here, this is not a DP function. This is not an NRM function. This is a Ugandan function. Let's put Uganda first. Because without Uganda, there's no DP. Without Uganda, there's no NRM. So let's fight for the future of our children. There's a fight coming. It's going to be a tough fight. And I've come to declare my brother and friend, General Salim Saleh. I'm very grateful to him because he's one of those who gave me courage to agree to enter government. He's also the chairman of the Uganda Development Forum, which helped us to organize this event also. And I'm his vice chairman of the Uganda Development Forum. I'm also the vice chairman of the Salim Saleh Foundation for Humanity. I think that one is for life. General, come and talk to your people. General is also our in-law here. So he's respected in that capacity. You're welcome, General.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello. How are you? Are you okay? You know, these days for me, I communicate through music. So I have made like 3 records for Honorable Mao to welcome him home. And I think you should listen to some of them, 1 or 2 of them. So DJ shoot. Hello. Do I add another one? That one, the first one is called We Are One. The second one is called The Cry from the Valley. Now the fifth, one a chair. So the second one is called From the Valley. From the valley we are telling Honorable Mao that since you have gone up there, don't forget where you came from in the valley. So DJ, you shoot that one of The Cry from the Valley.
My fears fade into silence. I know the path that I must walk and feel. If I must fight from the end, I must die to myself.
composed an album of about 7 songs. So if you want to listen to them, you can download them from an application called Tunes. You can download that music, but you have to pay for it. You know, for me, whatever chance I get to talk about money, that's what I talk about. Chente. They say Rubanga tie Gulu, chente tie Kampala. Why? Because today I'm very, very happy to attend this function. Why? Because some of us who are witnesses of the democratization process and constitutionalization, we were wondering why did DP separate from NRM? Because they were partners between 1986 to 1996, I think. So we don't know what happened. We only saw it happening because there are two wings. There is the army and the politics. So we had never involved ourselves in the politics side, but we were shocked completely to see that partnership which broke down. And I think Uganda has never recovered from that breakup. So, Chairman Mao, we are very happy that you have back to that principle that we had, because the first NRM government was composed mainly of DP members, because the NRA didn't have enough capacity. So the first, if you read the first cabinet composition, I think more than 60% were DP. So DP members who are here, you should congratulate the courage. I can say DP oye. Don't recruit me now. I can say DP oye. NRM oye. Let me see the one who shouts most. DP oye. The sound is very low. NRM oye. So, I think what is ahead of you, Chairman Mao, I have worked under him for the last 27 years. He's the one who sent me into this humanism space. You know, humanism. He convinced me that there is the one called humanism. And he inducted me into that that space of humanism, and he abandoned me there, but today it has shown up. We have caught up with each other, and we are on the same frequency. I'm here with my colleague, whom we used to work with, David Prukor. I don't know whether he's available. David Prukor. Dawood, where are you? And Philip Hydro. Prukor, you come and give some 1 or 2 words about this man.
DP oye! DP oye! NRM oye! DP means David Pulkol. So, General Salim Saleh, thank you so much. You see, the young man, Norbert Mao, one person we miss so much in this function of cooperation is the late Norbert Mao. We celebrate him so much, even in his absentia. And those who have come from Fort Portal, from the Greater Toro, we thank you for coming. We miss our brother in this function. Now, Honorable Mao says it is time, Kare or Romo. In Abim we say Dotuno. In Karamoja, Adola Pak. In Teso, Adola Sawa. The time has come. The people of Acholi, everywhere in the world, there is always a time for a people all over the world. There is always that one time that becomes a turning point. A time not to be squandered, a time not to be missed, and I think that time is now. The Babito in Bunyoro, in Toro, up to Karagwe, if you cut them, you'll find their DNA among the Luo. You people of Luo origin, you have a role to play in uniting Uganda. What do you want us to do? To build a dual carriage across Karuma, a 3-lane, 6-lane, to link up Uganda, both the south, the west, the east, and the north. You have a role to play. You people of Acholi, you say you are seeds of an elephant. So please play your rightful role. That time is now. A time for cooperation. Uganda has always won when we are together. I like my brother Mao because he belongs to the politics of common ground. Common man, common ground. We have to establish that common ground and play politics and the economy of common ground. So where are we now? We are on common ground. Can we thank really all those who have mentored, who have brought this moment to bring us to the common ground? Now, there are people in this Kaunda grounds, this common ground. There are people in Uganda who are extremists. I found them in NRM. They are also in opposition. They are extremists. You saw some of them, we gave them the kifunguo, and now they are tearing each other apart. When Jesus went and he found a fig tree which did not bear fruit, he commanded that tree to wither. And within 24 hours, that fig tree withered. Kume even trees listen, they have ears. May those trees who do not bear fruit, may they wither as we come to the common ground. This is also time to repent to each other and ask for forgiveness. because we have said nasty things to each other. Acholi, Greater North, Uganda, this is the time to repent. This is the time to reconcile. This is the time to work together and deliver for Uganda. May God bless you.
Thank you very much, General, for asking me to come and share some of my feelings today. I think my brother Mao has been a little bit unfair to me, and he knows it when I say this. I have been one of those who has been mentoring my brother here, Mao, for very many years. And I think today he will say that to you. But this is not in bad faith. This is because I, many years ago, saw a brilliant young man, and I thought my little penny worth, my little shilling, I needed to share with him. And he has been eating on that shilling, but I'm not going to ask like a bank to get it back, because he has multiplied it many times, and that has made us all proud. And so, my brother Mao, we are very proud of you, and with that you must continue. So don't worry about my 1 shilling, which I gave you many years ago. The second point here, which many of you do not know, is that we have common roots. Mao has got blood from the Mali. And so on that note, again, we are talking about unity of capacity. And this cannot remain in this level. Today, our glorious president has revived the East African community to start from Mombasa, pass through Uganda, and end up in Congo. From Indian Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean. He has also incorporated South Sudan, we have Rwanda, we have Burundi. The East African community had died in 1977, and I believe it was July. In 1999 November, His Excellency launched the East African Community, which today includes Arabic in Sudan, South Sudan. It is including French in Congo, and it has, of course, the original English. And I will not forget the French in Rwanda and Burundi. I think even the Somalis and the Ethiopians are negotiating to join the East African community. Now, how can we be fighting in Uganda when we are growing outside and we think we are being reasonable? Actually, the Mali, the Banyankole, the Karamojong, the Baganda have not even finished developing their area, and we have been given the whole of East Africa. How can we enjoy these benefits of the biggest forests in Africa, the biggest minerals in Africa, the biggest waters and lakes of Africa, and in the world? How can we enjoy this if we are fighting after, what is this small bird called? Ojin? Is it called Ojin? Ogeri. We're fighting over Ogeri ideas when there is a very big availability of Ewelu that we need to eat together. As my brother said here, the cricket, what is the grasshopper kicked the elephant, and we're still fighting over that. So my appeal is, Chairman Mao, you are right. This unity must continue. We have got a much bigger place to serve ourselves. So let God bless Mao, let God bless the president, let God bless Uganda, so that we move together. Thank you very much.
So, Chairman Mao, for me, I still believe that this is not about politics. I think it is realignment of forces. It is realignment of energies towards the common goal that everybody has talked about. Because Uganda will have passed through so many processes and policies which really require that this moment should be used for harmonization. So I request that you adopt the code word Operation Harmony, so that wherever you go, we bless you with harmony and harmonization. Asante sana for allowing me to speak at your function. There is another record there which is waiting, which is called Iraka. And I think it will suit your political purposes, because for me, I'm not in that political space. I'm in the production space. The political space is worrying us a little bit, but now, with these efforts of yours, once you achieve harmony, OWC will do much more than it has been doing. Thank you very much.
Operation Harmony. Thank you very much, General Salim Saleh. Thank you very much, EP David Kurkon. And thank you very much, Lieutenant General Ambassador Philip Idro, our default. Thank you, DJ. I actually believe in reconciliation. There's a lady in the tent there. Mama Amina, are you there? You should stand and wave. Attack sugar. Mama Amina came to Gulu when I was LC5 chairman. She wanted to build somewhere, but it was a wetland, so we quarreled and I chased her away. Now, I had to go and beg her to come and invest in Attack. We reconciled, and we are moving together with her. Thank you very much, Mama Amina. I want to take this chance to now invite the representative of Parliament, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa, who flew in this morning from Cameroon to come and represent the whole of Parliament. Thank you, sir. We warmly welcome to Gulu, to the common ground.
Thank you. Our senior elder Alhaji, who has represented His Excellency, the President. Our chief listener, that's what we call him, some of us, because he always listens when we are having issues. General Salim Salim. Honorable colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not only here in my personal capacity, but I also represent the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, the sister to Honorable Norbert Mao, who has said, I bring you very warm greetings from the Parliament of Uganda. Functions like this make some of us take. As Parliament, we pledge that we shall support every endeavor from a legislative perspective, from an appropriation perspective, that will bring unity in this country and make all of us work together. And some of the people will be mistaken. And Honorable Mao, don't mind. Because what you're doing it for Uganda, not for a few individuals. A very good example. I know you were to the forefront of pushing for iPod funding to be increased. It came to Parliament and we discussed with the Right Honorable Secretary General Todom, and we supported the supplementary, all of these honorable colleagues. But parties, some parties which benefited most, called the SRM, people benefited less out of that iPod money started doing. Parties which received billions were choosing you of selling out this. But they have not rejected that money you negotiated for them. That's the double speaking. So, but don't get that, my senior brother. Keep negotiating the benefit. You don't, but the country at least is seeing what you're doing. Finally, I want to thank you and our senior leaders. And Chairman Mao, I've known you from my campus days. The little time I've worked very closely with President Museveni. He's a man who keeps his word. You better also keep your word because I know you keep your word. And this partnership will be supported by all of us, and we wish you all the best. I now, with your permission, take the honor, invite the representative of the President, Alhaji Chigongo, our senior elder, come and address us.
For Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Honorable Mao, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Kareba, General Salim Saleh, all the ministers present here, religious leaders, my Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, you will allow me, because of time, to rush into so many things. But first of all, I want to congratulate Honorable Mao and his team for the way they have organized this function. Thank you very much, and you have really done a good job. Honorable Mao is a steadfast person. He loves Uganda. That's why we are with him. For us in the movement, we want people who are united, who loves Uganda. Because Uganda is our country. For us, we don't care what religion you are in, what tribe you are in. We don't care about all this. We are above those small things. We want Uganda. We are all Ugandans. And we believe every Ugandan has got something to contribute to this country. That's why we value people. People are very useful. But there are some sources somewhere, when they see their colleagues moving with those who want the Uganda to move fast, they start talking very bad of him. But we are above that that, we are not going to listen to such a nonsense. Be very firm, as you have been. Now I'm telling you, you have united these people here, and you are ready to serve your country. Go ahead. The sky will be the limit. I'm here not just a Chibongo whom we used to know very well, but I'm representing my chairman, who is also the president of Uganda. I have his speech here, but because of time, I don't know. I don't really know. Whether I read it or I leave it, somebody else will read it. But let me read it briefly. It will not take long, because it is really very short, you can see. Just a few papers. And it starts like this. People of Acholi, members of the Democratic Party, although we are not in this politics of parties, no. All invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, greetings to the people of Acholi, the members of the Democratic Party, and all Ugandans on this special occasion of the people of Acholi welcoming our son Mao back here. I have nothing but happiness. This is a speech by His Excellency. He is our chairman. That is why I have sent our first vice chairperson, who will sit here, Gogo, to represent me on the occasion. I'm really here representing him. Have you seen me? I was in Acholi recently, he was in Acholi recently, on wealth creation, inspection tour. I have written a long message to Honorable Mao that he can read to you, that externalizes what we are normally discuss with colleagues confidently. You have got it, so you will read it to them. You will hear the content, but the summary is that sectarian politics has caused untold suffering to the people of this area in the last 60 years and beyond. We must combat that sectarian tendencies. Somehow, I suspect that God must have had a purpose why He has kept him. He has kept him around for more than 60 years, when he has been witnessing unnecessary mistakes caused by the effective ideology, philosophy, and strategy. The politics of identity, or of religion and tribes and gender coming to this was defective and wrong on all three accounts. Philosophical, ideological, and strategic. Just starting with the independence, all the tragedies we have had have been because of those mistakes. The UPC-KY alliance, the 1996 crisis, the death of Butesa in exile, the Amin coup, the 1981-1986 Luero War, the Kone War, the ADF War, etc. The NRM has always rejected the politics of identity, of religion and tribe as a principle and style. We, in the NRM, insist on the politics of interests. So Honorable Mao knows our interests. And because of that, we are now together and we are ready to lead this country. These are guided by the following questions. One, how can our people be prosperous in terms of income, social services, and infrastructure? Two, who will buy what they produce? Three, how can our people get a strategic security so that the problem that have affected us in the 1960s, 60 years ago, the slave trade, colonialism, genocide, disease, poverty, etc., will not continue or will occur again. How can we guard our future as Africans, even when we embrace the positive aspects of modernity? In our view, politics should be seeking answers to these questions and not promoting the politics of identity, sectarianism, and egoism of religion. People have got a lot of egoism. They want to be seen all the time. They feel big even if they are small. This is very terrible. Tribes and gender. I was a member of both the DP in 1960 and 1970. 1960 to 1970. At the UPC in 1970. I know there are sectarian platforms. That is why in 1965, we, the student activists, started the alternative line of what eventually became NRM, with the four principles: patriotism, Pan-Africanism, socio-economic transformation, and democracy. But some people don't understand these things. They just talk about it as if it is a song. Now, I congratulate both Honorable Norbert Mao and the DP, and also the people who are here. The Honorable Tim Akena and the UPC and the Honorable Joseph Wow to opt for cooperation with the NRM rather than the negative attitudes of some of the other actors. We must all work together. We must unite. Signed by Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Chairman, NRM. Strict NRM. Those are the words of the chairman. I don't have to add on my own. I'm not even allowed it. Now, because of time, all the people who are working at the end, they want us to be there at the airport.
You can remove
at
where you
this
are.
time and to have delays. I don't know whether the speakers left us. But we are very grateful to this, to all of you, the people who have gathered here. The man you see here is not a small person, not at all. You, the people who are here in these tents, look at him. This man has got a good future, and he will improve your life because he wants to work with people. See it from the ministers who are here, the members of parliament. If he was a bad person, they wouldn't have come here. Here I have been to so many functions, but to get the general to be here and sit without even getting bothered, I wonder. You know how to make friends and keep it home. Thank you very much, and allow me to leave you. But I'm with you, and the NRM is standing to be with you. We trust you, don't worry, we shall go ahead with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Alhaji Moses Kigongo. Please convey our appreciation to His Excellency the President for a strong statement of solidarity. I'm sure you will brief him about what the chairman of Acholi Parliamentary Group also told you in his speech. Alhaji Kibongo has to leave because the plane cannot fly at night. The speaker also had to leave because he is heading to Mbarara for the funeral of the late Archbishop Bachenga, who was the Archbishop of Mbarara. So that's why he had to go. He is also going together with the Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Health, Dr. Twine Diana, who was here with us. But I still have my Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Justice, Mr. Robert Kasande, who is here among the people. We also have the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Water, our own brother, Alfred Okot Okidi, the PS. We have a big delegation from the Ministry of Justice that is here. We are very, very grateful for coming. I am praying that Gulu Airport gets lights so that planes can fly at night also here. That is my biggest prayer. Thank you so much. Lutua kanyo beberu barataka uneno kitaki yobo kwere wano beru penkanyi to duong gini mapenduzi huwa jani diai piere wa pichel uye mi opoge pe yop matin to duong gini mapenduzi huwa eki loko ki diai ni ba ni diai ni buye bene kukeru chingi ni ye mi opoge luoge tiegi Gulu ko diai ni gen be pege weke gen pege mero me woge ki bweni mapolo kata afo yudu twal tua wan fruti ka chel kwedu ki wele mukene that we mede ki go
our wadonching before latinwa Norbert Mao our dear guests, thank you for bearing with us. We are moving towards the end of the official program. Before we go to the last speech, which won't take long, there is one little symbolic gesture. And allow me to invite the Honorable Ambassador Dr. Robert Rukari to come and perform this very, very significant symbolic gesture before the Honorable Chairman Mao takes his seat. And then thereafter, we shall have the speech, the last speeches by the Secretary General of the ruling establishment and the National Vice President of the Democratic Party. They will talk about the cooperation agreement. In 1 minute. Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, Chairman Mao. I adopt the protocol as mentioned earlier. As in our tradition, if you have a friend and you have a function, like this function, we give cows. My family and I have brought a cow for Mao to thank God for the health of Mao, thank God for the relationships of Mao, thank God for the partnership of NRM and DP, thank God for the people of Gulu, thank God for the people of Acholi and Uganda at large. The cow is called in our mother language Chiremba Chamayeje Genkungu Rutakamwa Mushema. Chairman Mao might interpret, but the name is Chiremba because of the design, as you can see on his face or her face. But the message again is that the only person who can milk this cow must be a hard man, not a weak person. And Chairman Mao is a hard man. Please receive our cow. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Honorable Robert Mao Homecoming is the Member of Parliament for Mbarara City North, and he has been my friend since 1988. He has not seen me today. Friends are relatives you choose. Thank you very much, Honorable. And I want to thank the young people also. Renee, Rihanna, all of you are most welcome to Gulu. Thank you so much for this cow.
Thank you. As we go to the final speeches, allow me to invite the DP National Vice President, the Honorable Fred Mukasambide, the NRM Secretary General, the Right Honorable Richard Todwong,